Good morning, children. Welcome back to ICAN Physics. Now in this class, we are going to solve 4.10, 10th problem from 4th lesson. Let's enjoy the class. Okay. Two moving coil meters, M1 and M2, having the following quantities. Okay. The spring constants are identical. That's also okay. Determine the ratio of current sensitivity and voltage sensitivity of M2 and M1. So, according to me, it's an important one. Okay. So, what is the current sensitivity? So, current sensitivity is equal to N B A by C. Okay. Fine. For first moving coil galvanometer. So how we can write N1 B1 A1 by C. Not I am putting C1. Why? Because the spring constants are identical. Okay. For M2 N2 B2 A2 by C. So what is the ratio of? Yes, M2 and M1. Okay, so M2 by M1 equal to N2 B2 A2 by C divided by N1 B1 A1 by C. Now C getting cancelled or it becomes a reciprocal. So when it becomes reciprocal, then it becomes N2 B2 A2 by C into C by N1 B1 A1. Now C and C getting cancelled. So N2 B2 A2 divided by N1 B1 A1. That is a ratio of M2 and M1. Okay. Now we can substitute the value. N2 is 42. So M2 by M1 equal to N2. So what is the value of N2? 42. Into B2. B2 is 0.5. B2. Into A2. So what is the value of A2? 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 3. So 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 3. It's divided by M1. So here N1. So value of N1 is 30 into B1 is 0.25 into A1 3.6 into 10 to the power. So 3.6 into 10 to the power minus 3. Okay. First we can cancel minus 3 and minus 3. Okay. Here in the denominator we are having 3 decimal point. So it is multiplied by 1000 and divided by 1000. Okay. So in the numerator 42. For 10, 0.5 becomes 5. Okay. For another 0, 1.8 becomes 18. Here we are having 10 divided by 30 into, here we are having 20, 1, 2. So 0.25 becomes 25 into, we have another 0. So 3.6 becomes 36. Okay. First we can cancel 0, 0. Next 1, 3 is 3. 1, 3 is 3. Remainder 1. 4 3s are 12. Okay. 1 5 is 5. 5 5s are 25. 1 18 is 18. 2 18s are 36. So 5 2s are 10. So 14 by 10. Okay. So this is the first answer. Okay. So how we can minimize? Okay. So 7 2s are 14. 5 2s are 10. This is another answer. So how we can write another way? So in the denominator we are having 1 0, so it becomes 1.4 divided by 1. So what is the ratio of M2 is to M1 of current sensitivity? 1.4 is to 1. So this also one of the answer. Okay, do you get it now? Do you have any doubts? No doubts. So the second part is voltage sensitivity. Okay. So what is the formula for voltage sensitivity? That is NBA by C into R. Okay. So what is R? R is the galvanometer resistance. So voltage sensitivity of the first moving coil galvanometer. That is N1, B1, A1 by C into R1. So for the second one, then it becomes N2, B2, A2 by C into R2. But what they are asking? M2 and M1. So M2 by M1 equal to N2, B2, A2 by C into R2 divided by N1, B1, A1 divided by C into R1. Now it becomes reciprocal. So when it becomes reciprocal, N2, B2, A2 by C into R2 into C into R1 divided by N1, B1, A1. So once again, C and C getting cancelled. Okay. So what may be the final formula? M2 by M1, that is equal to N2, B2, A2. N2, B2, A2 divided by N1, B1, A1 into R1 by R2. R1 by R2. So for that, we are going for two solutions or two way of solution. The first one, the simplest one. In the previous question, that is in current sensitivity, for this term, what we calculated. So we calculated 1.4 into R1. Okay. Now what is the value of R1? 10 divided by 14. So 10 divided by 14. So 10 into 1.4. 14 by 14. 14 getting cancelled. So your answer is 1 is to 1. So this is the simplest one. For instead of asking like that, when they are asking only voltage sensitivity, then we have to solve like this. So how we can solve? N2. So what is the value of N2? 42. Okay. Into B2 is 0.5. Into A2 is 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 3. Into R1, the R1 value is 10 divided by N1. So N1 is 30 into B1 is 0.25 into A1 is 3.6 into 10 to the power minus 3 into R2. R2 is 14. Okay. So once again in the denominator 1, 2, 3 digits. So it is multiply and it divided by 1000. Okay. So for 1 0, 0.5 becomes 5. For another 0, 1.8 becomes 18. Okay. So 10 to the power minus 3, 10 to the power minus 3 getting cancelled. So what happens to the numerator? 42 into 5 into 1.8 into 10 into 10. So we can write 100. So divided by 30 into. So 1, 2, 2, 0. So 0.25 becomes 25. For one more 0. So 3.6 becomes 36 into 14. Okay. Do you get it now? Yes, fine. So 118 is 18. 2 18s are 36. 1 5 is 5. 5 5s are 25. Okay. Now 1 0 and 1 0 getting cancelled. Now 1 3 is 3. Now 1 3 is 3. Remainder 1. 4 3s are 12. Okay. So 1, 5 is 5. 2 5s are 10. 2 and 2 getting cancelled. Finally, we can go for 114 is 14, 114 is 14. Nearly all the terms are cancelled. So M2 by M1 equal to 1 by 1. Or otherwise, M2 is to M1 equal to 1 is to 1. Okay. Do you get it now? Do you get any doubts? No doubts.